show. Hey, congratulations on your new film, The Lockdown.
I appreciate that. Thank you. It's nice to meet you, Gig.
Hey, Snow, it's a pleasure to meet you too. And it is such a fun film, but we have to hear it from you is what initially drew you to this project?
Yeah, so first, right off hand, the fact that it was an action movie, I really like that, obviously. I'm big, very passionate about martial arts and that sort of thing. Thailand, I loved that. That was another really cool aspect of it. And I really liked there was like a great, not great, but there was an interesting family dynamic in the script that I thought was really interesting. So all those things.
Well, let's get to the juicy meat part is the action, the martial arts. But tell us, what are you actually trained in first before you took on the role? Because if I followed your Instagram right, it's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, right?
Yeah, so Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is one of my, I'll do it forever, or at least until my body tells me when to stop. But I've done that for about 14 years. But I started martial arts when I was about 4 years old. I started a style called Shorin-ryu Karate. It was just very classic Japanese martial arts. And I've always had a passion for it. And in some way, shape, or form, I've always been involved in some aspect of it, whether it's, I had a year of, probably about 3 or 4 years of Muay Thai, a little bit of wrestling. Jiu-jitsu is my big one, so kind of all over the map, but all of that really helped in this film, very much so.
So tell what's the preparation process for the lockdown for yourself? You already had a little bit of experience in Muay Thai, but did they put you into some kind of training camp to be better prepared for this role?
They did, yeah. It was a boot camp of pretty much just learning the fights and really perfecting them, really just hammering them, and sort of like doing a scene as an actor with dialogue, right? The way I like to work is I get the dialogue so in my head that I don't even have to think about it and have it come out on the day. That's how I look at the fights as well. It's just, for me, it's got to be just so ingrained in me, so that when we get there on the day and you have 100 extras screaming, like you're in a ring, and you get your adrenaline going, and you have that take, that you don't kind of freeze up. It's so second nature. So that was what we had, about 3 weeks of boot camp to just really instill that in our psyche. So that was very helpful.
Well, you know what, you did it well. It was convincing to me that you're such a professional boxer itself.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm an actor. It's all fake.
Now, you mentioned that there is a certain family dynamic, which in a lot of martial arts film, we see a lot of action, but in this film, we also see that there's a lot of character development. Tell us about the character development for your character and working with Caity as a sibling in this film.
Yeah, the character development was one of the things that really attracted me to this film. And Ryan Yeager, who was the director, was very open to our opinions and thoughts. And he had a very clear vision, but also he was very flexible in our, belief in these people. Caity and I really had an interesting dynamic. We fell into this sort of older sister, younger brother thing pretty quickly after meeting. And what I really liked is how I'm very interested in psychology and whatnot, and that helps as being an actor. And sort of having an abusive father and a very dysfunctional family, she was the one that witnessed a lot of it. She's very overprotective. And I didn't witness a lot of it because I was protected. I have a bit of a naive sort of people pleasing, wanting everyone, believing the best in people. So there is a sort of yin and yang to both of the ways that they look at their family, and that comes to play in the film. And it has something to do with the arc as the film progresses. So I really was attracted to that.
Absolutely. And one of the things that's always fascinating is that every time that they make a prison movie in Southeast Asia, you would figure Furlongs would actually know not what not to do overseas.
Never do. We never learn, do we?
So tell us about the set in Thailand that basically imitates the prison in Myanmar
Yeah.
in this case.
So we shot at a real abandoned prison about 3 hours south of Bangkok, in an area called Chonburi. And it was an abandoned prison. So everything you saw was at one point a real functional prison. And that I think it added quite a bit to the film. I don't think it would have had as heavy or as sort of gnarly of a tone if we would have just used the set. So I thought that added quite a bit to the film. And for us, I'm walking out into, there's a scene where I walk out into the general population. It's very easy to do. I'm in a real prison and I have 100 extras sort of hooting and hollering in a language that I don't understand. And it was quite terrifying. So as an actor, it's very easy to just show up on the day and get into the circumstances of what I was portraying that day because we were just in a prison. So yeah.
So how was your overall experience in Thailand itself? For a person who's like kind of fish out of water, not immersed into the culture over there. I mean, how do you handle that as an actor?
So I love it. I've been to Thailand. That was actually my third time to Thailand. I'd been twice before, and Thailand's amazing. I love Thai culture. I love Thai people. I love Thai food. I'm a big, just I have sort of I have a big appreciation for other cultures, and I always look forward to getting to just live somewhere. It's one of my favorite parts about the job, getting to go and just be in a location. I was there for, almost 2 months, over 2 months, I think. It was just a really, really unique, cool experience. Thailand is a wonderful place and it's so rich in culture. And I wish more people traveled and saw the world. It's an important thing for especially young people, I think.
And did you pick up any Thai words for yourself after all these trips?
Quite a bit. Some dirty words that I can't repeat on camera because that's always what everyone wants to teach you, right? But yeah, I picked up pretty quick, but it's amazing how quick it goes when you don't speak it often. I know there's a dish that I really, really love, and I order it at Thai restaurants, and I learned how to say it properly. So that's been very helpful for me.
And what's that dish?
I get pad kapao kai dao, gai sop pet mak mak.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That,
Yep.
that sounds actually pretty good.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. It gets me fed, so I'm happy.
Well, Leo, thank you very much for speaking to us about the lockdown. I will try my Thai. สวัสดีครับ ขอบคุณครับ แล้วก็
ขอบคุณครับ
ยินดีต้อนรับนะครับ
ขอบคุณครับ Thank you, Gig.
After all, I am born in Bangkok, Thailand myself. So
Are you really?
yes, I am.
Oh, cool. What a great place. It's so cool.
No, it's actually pretty awesome. And you had kind words to say about the country. And thank you for speaking to us about the lockdown. Appreciate it.
Awesome, man. Thank you for your time.